Alright, nouns. Nouns are part of speech. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, pronouns, determiners, so on and so forth. Speaking of nouns, a noun could be proper or common. Proper nouns like? Proper nouns. We just talked about it. Names of people, cities, brands. Yes? Canada. Is it proper or common noun? It's a proper noun. But sugar. Is it proper or common? Common noun. Car. Proper or common? Common. But BMW. That's proper. Chevrolet. Proper. Train. Common. Yeah? It's a common noun. So a special brand, special name of a place, a thing, that's a proper noun. Names of countries, people, places, oceans, rivers, the Atlantic Ocean. Proper. So, we know proper, common. Also, we have concrete and common. Concrete is something you can touch, and it's the thing. And concrete and abstract. Abstract is like what? Like an idea, like a concept. Concrete is something that's tangible and touchable and physical. Can you touch happiness? No. So happiness is an abstract noun. Yes? It's good to know the words. Happiness is an abstract noun. Sadness, an abstract noun. But we also have abstract art, right? Which is talking about feelings and emotions and all that, and not the physical thing itself. Abstract art. Expressions and impressions. That's abstract art. Concrete is like something you can touch. This eraser. Eraser is a concrete. Marker, concrete. So I can have a marker, 2 markers, 3 markers, but not one happiness 2. So that basically, when we talk about nouns being countable, uncountable, abstract nouns are uncountable. Can it count sadness? Can it count happiness? So that's one thing to do. And of course, we have massive nouns or collective nouns. Massive nouns or collective nouns. The nouns that are collective. Like what? Like a family, like a team. So collective, like a family, like a team. Sometimes collective nouns is a nation. And it goes on and on. Now the thing about collective nouns or massive nouns would be, which is a little bit different from like a mass noun, which is like sugar. It's mass. So we have mass nouns, which is different from like massive or collective. Collective noun is different from a mass noun, because a mass noun is like when you say honey, or when you say sugar. Honey, not baby, because baby is countable. You can have 3 babies. Or babes. But not honey there is different. You can have 1 honey, 2 honeys, 3 honeys. That's different from honey being milk and honey, right?
Yes.
Say milk?
Milk.
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 Good. Not milk. Milk. Okay. So we're talking about mass, those are mass nouns. Collective nouns are different. Like family, team, and stuff. Now when it comes to collective nouns, we'll talk about it. Collective nouns could be plural or singular. The family are or is. Which one? Depends. If I'm talking about the family as a unit, our family is moving to Mexico. As a unit. But my family are very excited, we're happy. I'm talking about every individual member of the family. Every individual family. Team is like that. The team is flying to Mexico to play. If I say team R, I'm talking about every individual member of the team. Now, Speaking of nouns, plural or singular. Countable or uncountable. Possessive nouns. Nouns as modifiers. It's a bunch of things. I hope to be able to wrap it up as fast as I can. So I want to say goodbye to concrete and abstract nouns. So abstract like happiness, sadness. Concrete like a table, a desk, something you can touch. It's concrete. Yes? Proper nouns, names of people, persons, places. Common nouns, such as a car, sugar, marker. That's common. Right? But the Expo, which is the brand of the marker, that's a proper noun. So on and so forth. I want to say goodbye to this, and then we have some noun phrases, which is a different chapter, which is a phrase, not a noun. A noun phrase is a phrase that acts like a noun. What you said is not important. In this sentence, what you said is not important. What you said is one phrase. In this sentence, it's a noun. Because something is not important. What is not important? The pen is not important? The car is not important? No. What he said is not important. So what he said itself, 3 words, it's a phrase, acts as a noun in this sentence. We will talk about phrases later. I just wanted to give you noun phrase. So we have noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase. Different kinds of phrases. But nouns, apart from countable and uncountable, could be plural or singular. Plural or singular. Plural noun. Plural nouns could be plural nouns could be like car, cars. 1 car, 2 cars. But 1 man, 2 men. So the difference is regular and irregular. So men, man, men. It's regular or irregular? Irregular. Woman, women. Man, men. But car, cars? Regular. 1 car, 2 cars. For regular ones, the good, easy ones, we add either
S, yes.
or ES. S or ES. When S, when ES? Usually S, unless, what happens? We add ES if it's SH, CH, S, Z, X. All could take S or ES. Now there's some rules why we say, for example, go becomes go ES, even like in this as a verb and third singular, not the plural S. But kilo, for example, becomes kilos, no S. I'll put some of them that are good right here. So when we're doing the plural thing, let's see. Y changes to I, ES. Like what? Baby, babies. Now this baby could be the kids or my baby, whatever. Okay? So let's go. If I go for this, like box would become boxes, because I can't say boxes. Yeah? Match would become matches, or match like this. Yeah? Something else.
This is.
What is this?
What?
Dish.
Dish.
Dish. Dishes. This, no, dish. Dishes. Fine. Now the O and S and ES, that's a little bit like I would write kilo. S or ES?
S.
S. I want to write a bunch of them. Auto, meaning cars. Auto. S or ES? S. Autos. Photo. Photo. S. Photos. Radio. S or ES?
S.
Piano.
S.
S. Pianos. Good. How about video? S. Yeah? How about potato?
Yes.
Pink? How about this one? Tomato.
Tomato. Yes.
Good. How many tomatoes make $85 a day? Okay. It goes on and on, like the zoo. Only one S, zoos. How about mosquito?
Mosquito. Yes. Yes. No. Mosquito. S.
Mosquito. Mosquito, both S and ES. Some of them, possible. Mosquitoes, S, ES. Volcano. Volcanoes. Or S, ES. Both. Tornado, tornadoes, S, ES. Now, the other issue with that is, do we say S or do we say Z? S or Z, Z or S? So remember, if it was K, P, T, things that are voiceless, the rest is, like I would say cars, because R is voiced, I can go like R. Cars, but pigs, but pigs. Lip, lips or lips? Lips. Yes, lips. So P, T, K, things like this, sounds like that, that are basically we call them unvoiced, voiceless. After that, S would be like S. The rest sounds like Z. Car, one car, two cars. Book, books. Pen, pens. One pen, two pens. Marker, markers. Z. Yes? Camera, cameras. This is both about the plural S or ES and also third singular. Go, goes. We don't say goes. He goes. He goes to school. He goes to school. But the Spanish people cannot say Z, so they say he goes to school. They can't say usually, they say usually. Now, that's a S, ES. So that's when it comes to the plural one. The issues are whether S or ES, and what does it sound like? S or Z? Decisions. Anything except for PTK, or anything that would be unvoiced, that is voiceless, Z. So most are Z, some are S, and it depends on like whether or not we can get it. Now, these were regular ones, right? S-E-S and Y-I-E-S, right? Now, how about irregular ones? Of course, we have a bunch of irregular ones that are almost everyone knows. Like man, men. Woman, so these are easy, right? Man, men. Woman, women. Okay? And the list goes on and on. Let me read some of them from here. Child? Children, of course. But difficult ones like ox, always in grammar books. Oxen. But foot? Feet, easy. But goose? It's a kind of bird, like a duck, but bigger and geese. Geese. Tooth? Teeth. Mouse? Is there a wolf here? Mouse? Mice. Louse? What's a louse? Lice. Not lices.
It's like flea.
Flea that in your hair, if you don't wash it and stuff for a long time. Sometimes kids go to school here in Canada and they get head lice, and it's crazy because in Canada, yes, in Canada, many kids at school, it's a serious issue, it's a serious problem. They get lice in their head, in their hair, right? And it's hard to remove it. All those little things, little insects in your hair. Louse and lice. Mouse, mice. Is that a person or is it someone drilling? I don't know if it's a person or someone drilling. So that's it. Right? Now, some are like, some words that end in F. Such as what? F becomes V, E, S. Like what?
Leaves.
Life. Lives. What else?
Cow.
Calf.
Cat.
And it becomes calves. Leaves of trees become
leaves.
leaves. Very good. What else?
Thief. Thief.
Thief. Very good. Thief.
Thief.
Thieves. Knife. Knives. Of course. Let's go on. Goes on and on. Shelf. Shelves. Loaf of bread. Loaves. Myself. Our. Selves. Yes? But there's one word we should know. Scarf. Usually the plural is scarves. Some books say also scarves is possible, but we usually say scarf, scarves. And not every word, like belief, believes, of course. See, belief, and that's not plural when we say he believes. But different believes or beliefs. This is nice. This is a good one. I would say he believes, right? Because believe is the verb. But people have different beliefs. F. Belief, beliefs. The plural of belief is beliefs. The verb is believe. I believe you. But this depends on the beliefs of the people. We don't say the beliefs of the people. Beliefs are different. Different beliefs. Remember this one. Like chief doesn't change. Chief, chiefs. We say too many chiefs, not enough Indians. When there are so many bosses, not enough people to follow.
What about chef?
How about chef? Do you have chefs? No. But chef is a French word. So even if it's when we say chefs, it kind of sounds strange because we don't have, it's a French word. What else? Chief, chiefs. Roof. Roof. The roof of the house. Roofs. Not roofs. Cliff, cliffs. Belief, beliefs. Chief, chiefs. Roof, roofs. But hoof of the horse, hooves. You know hoof? Like the horses have hooves, right? They don't have feet. Yeah? If this is the hoof, hooves. Now, moving on. Some stay the same, such as some stay the same, such as fish. One fish, two fish. You don't say one fish, two fishes. I caught 3 fish yesterday. 10 fish. 10 fishes? No. There were many. But is it countable? Yes, it's countable. But it's the same. Such as fish. Fish. Some animals. Deer. 1 deer, 2 deer. We had the word means. Remember means of transport? Means of transportation. Especially in IELTS, you have the word species. Series. TV series. 1 series, 2 series. Sheep. Sheep. Cattle. Actually, it's different because cattle is a plural noun. Such as people. The cattle, always plural. Like people, always plural. Yeah? Cattle. So fish, fish, deer, deer, sheep, sheep. You count sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, 5. When you want to go to sleep, you start counting sheep. They say count sheep, right?
Yes.
Kids count sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, right? Deer, 1 deer, 2 deer, 3. Fish, 1 fish, 2 fish. Species, different species of animals. This species, if I say this species, this particular species, I don't say this particular species. This particular species. So this species lives, inhabits. I can say these species. Different species, that's plural. This particular TV series, or these series, depending on, is it 1 series you're looking about, you're talking about, or 2. Means of transportation. Different means of transportation in, let's say, UK, in US. Or you can say this is the most popular, this is the most popular means of transportation. Subway is the most popular means of transportation. So means here is not a plural, but it has an S in it. They have some words, speaking of means and species and all that, such as politics, news, mathematics. Remember, we talked about them in subject-verb agreement. Politics, news, economics. Politics is or are? Politics is dirty, son. Don't go near it. I don't like politics. It is. I study mathematics. Mathematics is difficult or are difficult? I have some good news and bad news. The good news is or are? Good news is. Economics is. Politics is. Mathematics is. The news is. Some countries, the Netherlands, the Philippines is. The United States is. United Nations is. Because we're not talking about United Nations like all the nations of the world. But the nations of the world are. The United Nations is one building, one organization, and it is. The United States is. The Netherlands is. Yeah? Good. Yes?